Hello there, Jerome here. This is a beginner's 5-minute follow-along flexibility routine, a remake of my original 5 minutes flexibility beginner program. Set the timer on 30 seconds and let's get started with the first exercise, which is the standing quadricep stretch. Bend your leg, grab the ankle of that leg and point your toes towards the floor. If you point them upwards, then there is no tension on your quadriceps, hence the stretch won't work. Point it towards the floor and hold it for 30 seconds, or you can choose to do 3 sets of 10 seconds. I prefer to do a full set of 30 seconds and gradually increase the intensity of the stretch. So pull it slightly harder on the leg and then the stretch will become more difficult. You will repeat this on the other side, and that is basically how the rest of the workout works. You will do stretches on both sides and you will do 30 seconds each. 5 exercises, meaning that it will only take you 5 minutes to finish this workout. Now you can start with a warm-up, however I don't really do a warm-up before a stretch, especially not with a short 5-minute flexibility routine, which you can do on a daily basis if you want. Now as a total beginner I do recommend to do some warming up, which can consist of doing some regular cardio. Set the timer on yet another 30 seconds and lunge down like so. This is a good exercise for the hip flexors, which is an area that most people have some issues with. It's very important to stretch this area if you want to learn front splits. So you can lean forward a little bit more to make it more difficult, and what is more important even is that you will point your hips forward, or that you extend it like so by leaning backwards a little bit, tilting your pelvis backwards. Then do it on the other side as well, like so. 30 seconds yet again. And like I said, if you want to do 3 sets of 10 seconds, then you can try and increase the stretch on every single set. This is more difficult if you are a beginner, however, it can help you to allow the muscles to get used to the stretching, because it shouldn't hurt. Stretching should never hurt. It can be slightly uncomfortable, but if it hurts, if you have any pain during the stretching, then immediately stop stretching. Then it is time for the hamstrings. Set your timer, squat down and place one heel of your foot on the floor like so. The other one will be rested on the ball of your foot, and keep your leg as straight as possible. Then if you want to make it more difficult, you can lean more towards the toes. You can even pull on the toes, pull the toes towards you. Don't extend your toes, because then you will lose a lot of the tension in your muscles, making it a less effective stretch. Then also the other side. What is also important is that you can do any of these stretches in whatever order. However, one is the exception, which is that you should start with a quadricep stretch before you stretch your hamstrings. So whatever order you want to do, make sure that you first do the quadricep stretch, followed by the hamstring stretch. Not immediately, but at least make sure that you don't do the hamstring stretch before the quadricep stretch, because then these opposing muscles won't be stretched as properly as if you do it in this order. The inner thigh stretch is kind of similar, only this time your toes are pointing towards the same direction as your face is, so forward. You will feel this in the inner thigh. Again, this time you can lean more towards the leg to make it more difficult, and if it's too hard then you can come back a little bit. And that's basically it for the inner thigh stretch. Again, do 3 sets of 10 seconds if you're a total beginner and want to get used to the tension, and you can go up to 1 set of 30 seconds in which you also try to increase the intensity of the stretch. Also do this on the other leg. Now the inner thighs are the most important areas that you have to work on if you want to do the side split. Together with the hips, and also slightly the glutes, which is the next exercise, which I will get to in a couple of seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. For the final exercise, you can lay down. Set the timer, lay back on the floor, legs bent, one will be placed on the knee. Then pull your knee towards you. So that is the stretch. Now I mentioned that you can also do 3 sets of 10 seconds, however, as you have noticed probably, is that I'm doing 30 seconds in a row. So if you are using this video during your training, then it might be difficult because in between these sets you have to do some rest. Now you can do this simply by alternating between your legs every 15 seconds or every 10 seconds and set the timer on 60 minutes. Maybe you can even find some interval programs that allow you to let it count down 10 seconds and then after you push on stop you will do another 10 seconds or so, or even 20 seconds, whatever you prefer. So basically that is the entire workout that you can do on a daily basis. Now if you have more time than 5 minutes each day, which most people probably have, you can do this workout a couple of times in order to get faster progress, or you could even do it on 3 separate occasions on a given day. That's it for this workout. Check out more of my flexibility videos by following the link in the description or the link in this video. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more, thumbs up, and I will see you next time.